Hello, my name is Jacqueline Sanchez. I'm a graduate student at the University of Texas at Arlington College of Nursing and Health Innovation. Today, as part of my nursing leadership course, I will be presenting a book review on the Leader's Pocket Guide 101 Indispensable Tools, Tips, and Techniques for Any Situation by John Baldoni. John Baldoni, a certified corporate executive leadership coach, educator, speaker, and author, has been positively influential to the world of leadership with several qualifications of note. Baldoni attended Georgetown University, where he obtained his bachelor's degree in English. Upon completion, Baldoni went on to achieve his master's degree in performance management from the University of Michigan, Dearborn. John has been internationally recognized for his leadership education as well as his executive coaching. Baldoni is the president of Baldoni Consulting LLC, a full-service executive firm that focuses on both coaching as well as leadership development. John Baldoni is an internationally recognized keynote speaker and successful author of 16 books, including Moxie, Lead with Purpose, Lead Your Boss, and Lead by Example. All four of these illustrations were selected as best leadership books in their respective years. Baldoni has also authored greater than 1,000 leadership columns for a variety of online publications, including CBS, MoneyWatch, Harvard Business Review, Forbes, Bloomberg Businessweek, and The Washington Post. John is also the author and host of two online leadership courses, Leading Through Change and Crisis, as well as Leading with Resilience and Grace. Baldoni also hosts LinkedIn Live's Grace Under Pressure interview series, allowing him the opportunity to interview greater than 200 global business and academic leaders. Adding to his notable qualifications, John has many achievements, such as being a member of Global Guru's Top 10 Global Leadership Experts from 2007 to 2024. Baldoni was also ranked number 10 in Leadership Guru's International List of Global Leadership Experts in 2012. In 2014, Inc.com listed John as a top 50 leadership expert, and in 2018, named Baldoni a top 100 speaker. Trust Across America also honored John with its Lifetime Achievement Award for Trust in 2018. Thinkers 360 named John its number 2 thought leader in coaching in 2023 and a top 10 thought leader for both leadership and management in 2022. John is also a member of 100 Coaches, a select group of business, science, medicine, and coaching thought leaders founded by Marshall Goldsmith. The purpose of John Baldoni's The Leader's Pocket Guide is to provide leaders with an easily accessible, pocket-sized guide to help navigate being a successful leader. This book aids in imparting conscious and easily accessible leadership advice, offering brief, easy-to-digest insight into diverse and practical ways to lead not only oneself, but also colleagues as well as an organization. These categorizations allow the reader to navigate this tool based on their needs in the moment, thus imparting knowledge and guidance related to a wide array of leadership topics, including personal development and confidence building, critical thinking and decision-making, conflict resolution and improving team performance, as well as organizational motivation and instilling a purpose, just to name a few. The target audience for this book is mid-level to senior managers, as well as organizational executives. Although the content of the text can be seen as beneficial for emerging leaders to utilize, the book is geared more towards individuals that already have some leadership experience as well as backgrounds. Individuals that are looking to enhance their skills, especially given the brief and short presentation of information. This book provides tools relevant in assisting with an array of leadership situations, ensuring this guide can be utilized by a variety of organizations and industries, targeting anyone looking for a quick and easy to follow reference guide to refine skills across diverse aspects of leadership. Some of the strengths noted in Baldoni's The Leader's Pocket Guide were that the content was very well organized and simple to comprehend, truly demonstrating this information in an easy-to-reference pocket guide that leaders are able to quickly access when they identify an opportunity for improved practices. The content was also presented in a thoughtful manner, with very practical tips and techniques for implementation into everyday scenarios. Lastly, I did not feel that the content was dragging on in any way. Instead, I felt that it was very straight to the point and comprehensive, making this a very easy and interesting book to read. While there are plenty of strengths related to the content presented throughout the text, there were also a few areas for improvement, specifically related to the fact that the content is geared more towards the experienced leader. Given that knowledgeable leaders have a solid foundation of information and practice, they do not require extensive explanations. Stemming from the targeted audience being competent leaders, the novice leader is not provided with many examples depicting the implementation of these tools in practice. This lack of detail makes it difficult for the learner to see how they are to implement these tips and techniques. My suggestion for further action is for the author to compile a similar, short and concise pocket guide for the novice and aspiring leader, one with more examples of how a leader might implement these techniques into day-to-day practices. The objective of the text was to provide the reader with an easily accessible, concise, and practical reference guide and tool for on-the-job leadership tips and techniques related to leading oneself, colleagues, as well as the organization. The purpose of this content was to enhance the reader's leadership skills across an array of management aspects, enabling the leader to effectively navigate day-to-day challenges and situations. Ultimately, allowing them to become better leaders. I can conclude that the author achieved this objective in an exceptional manner. This statement can be supported throughout the text as Baldoni provides the reader with a comprehensive range of leadership advice, action plans, tools, tips, and techniques. One of the main examples of this enhancement of leadership skills and abilities can be noted when the text provides the reader with a self-assessment at the end of each major section: self, colleagues, and organization. I believe that this helpful tool allowed the reader to self-reflect and gain insight into the areas that need refinement. I also genuinely enjoyed the action tips were provided at the end of each section, allowing for a quick recap of the necessary tips needed to produce successful leadership outcomes. After reading the content presented throughout this book and taking the time to reflect on the knowledge that I have gained through the tips and techniques exhibited, I would certainly recommend this book. This recommendation would be to not only experienced leaders, but to aspiring organizational leaders as well. In my opinion, this book is a must read given any circumstance, whether you are an accomplished leader that has many years of experience or a budding young leader. I would recommend delving into the 101 indispensable tools, tips, and techniques Baldoni has to offer, no matter what level of leadership you are in. To summarize, John Baldoni's The Leader's Pocket Guide, 101 Indispensable Tools, Tips, and Techniques for Any Situation, is a pocket-sized tool that experienced managers may utilize as a quick reference guide to address an array of leadership scenarios. Aspiring leaders may also use this book to provide a roadmap and a brief insight into how one might become a successful future leader. I would be more than happy to answer any questions you may have regarding the content and purpose of this text. Thank you. This is my list of references. Thank you again for your time and undivided attention. Good luck to any aspiring leaders out there, and to the experienced leaders, may you share your knowledge and guidance with leaders striving for success.